edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Wednesday, and probably the first time ever, a football Wednesday.
That's right, dude.
As this is our last show before the full slate, believe it or not, of week 12. Which is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Week 13, excuse me.
Week 13, that's right.
It'll be a big, super frenzy, I guess you could say, with all the games, the picks against the TCA. Luckily,
That's right.
We have first pick.
No mercy.
No mercy.
No
Kev
mercy.
Duke going down.
Yep.
No amount of flan can save him.
Absolutely not, dude.
So yeah, we're jacked up about that, and the hockey, the Rangers back on the ice. So a lot to get to.
That's right, dude. A lot to get to.
And but let's start with some comments in full force.
Yes, dude, full force. The whole crew out of here, hyped for the holiday, no doubt. Donnelly in the house early, often. Good morning, all. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I'm trying to think. Last year, did we? I mean, obviously, we had a show on. We must have had a Wednesday show, right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
It must have been an NFL Wednesday. No,
maybe we went Friday, or I went Friday. It could have been I went Friday.
Maybe you and Mike came in Friday. And did it. I think you might be right on that one. Josh B says, "Yo, what up, fam? What's up, Josh B?
Josh B. How about this, Josh B? Tell me, like, first of all, is this not just like, are you kidding? So yesterday, he's all riled up. Was at the driving range. Time he figured out his, driver, this and that, and then tells me to go on Discord, and like a couple other people come on. Donna, Kev, Josh just never comes on.
No fucking way, really?
No. Oh, I'll be right there.
Wow, dude.
Still waiting, Josh. I don't see you.
Maybe a couple too many White Claws at the range.
The phone calls.
It, dude.
I'm chopped liver. It's okay. Get a couple calls. I don't exist.
What are we talking
about?
It's fine, dude. They are. Chopped liver is right, dude. Hot Take Johnny in the house, though, says, good morning.
Here's Johnny.
Happy
to see him
from him. Josh B saying, what's up to Rob?
Was actually talking with him on with JD last night.
Oh yeah.
What? So we had a good conversation. He was on talking a lot about the Giants moving forward, their coach. So we were throwing some guys out there, and he was just kind of saying, like, he's not ruling out Kafka as head coach, but kind of would more want him as a coordinator. And we're talking about some veteran coaches. Rex is a defensive coordinator. So a lot of stuff thrown out there. You know what was actually pretty cool? I didn't mention this yesterday. The other day, JD had on Jay Paterno on his show. So Joe Paterno's son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's
awesome.
Cool.
How did he get that?
I didn't ask him about it, but I just tuned in
the bar.
He has a new book coming out, so they were talking about that. But
that's
just
awesome.
thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that is really
Paterno,
cool.
He was on Joe's staff all these years. I guess he's still on the board of trustees. But that was really cool. I just happened to think of it because we're talking about JD.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet, dude. Good for him.
Yeah.
And then Michael Buckta says Luka was unstoppable in that first quarter last night and put up 24 in that quarter alone with 5 threes.
Lakers look pretty good, Michael, and I think that's why you were a kind of little gung ho. Let's get LeBron out of there. Maybe not so fast.
Maybe not so fast, dude. As Luka finishes the game with 43, 13, and 9. Hot Take
he
Giants
didn't do it though. I mean, I thought Michael would have, right? Or no?
Yeah, no, I think he would have too. Maybe he just didn't realize, early in the morning for him. I don't know. Speaking of early in the morning, Kev Dude says, let's effing go. We run this shit, dude. Obviously, high horse.
No, honestly,
emphasis on the high.
I don't know if you must agree with me, but I feel like I've never met somebody like Kev Do. One of a kind.
Yeah, no, I think I can say that confidently.
Because it's every time with the smack talk, he's only allowed to talk smack talk. You say something, always something back. Never like, oh yeah, you were right. No, always like, you're wrong with the fog, wrong, like the rah-rah.
The rah-rah, yeah.
I think him and Dan Campbell should get a coffee, honestly.
Well, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
A few words.
A lot of yelling.
Exchange, dude. Donna, what up to Kevy? And okay, Kev do. And then Josh B, I was on the phone. My bad, Barnes.
But this, you know what I mean? The that. I mean, you know what I mean?
If you wanted to talk to you.
Right. You know, and here I am, innocent bystander. I didn't even ask him to go on Discord. He's asking me to go on Discord.
Honestly, that kind of reminds me of the time where he told me to go on Discord, talk hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. We're talking NBA.
That was one of the funniest things. I had to say it. That was hilarious.
The fuck, Josh. And then Michael Buckner getting a kick out of the here's Johnny. And then he says, I mean, LeBron and Reeves helped Doncic out. I'll give them that, but at the end of the day, it's the Luka show. What do you think about that?
I think it's all important. If you took those two off the team, they're not even 500, Michael. Luka's great, honestly. And you want to talk about just like a life vest or whatever it is, but to get Luka, I mean, that might be the biggest ripoff of a trade in NBA history.
Yeah, must be, right?
Because Davis is so good, but once again, he's injured. And I just feel like, the Lakers were in a transition spot, no one to build around. And now they have a guy for 15 years.
Yeah.
And I think he's more motivated now that he's in Los Angeles.
Definitely, dude. I mean, I think Dirk said it best, right? I mean, it's just absolute head scratcher move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe too, because see Davis, I guess he's got a little bit of a pot belly now.
Really?
And supposedly the Texas barbecue, I guess everyone just has too much of it.
I would hammer some Texas barbecue, dude.
Yeah, it's interesting because I never have barbecue. I feel like there's not barbecue places around here too much. Like in the city, New York, sure. Not in Connecticut.
No,
there's not too many
Connecticut doesn't
places.
care about that.
But I love, dude, a good brisket, pulled pork, the cornbread, the dipping sauces. I love the golden barbecue sauce for some reason. I don't know if it's even a presentation thing,
I don't know.
but I've always really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for the sides, the mac and cheese, dude. Even the cream spinach is good. The corn, dude. Oh my gosh.
I think it was called. It was like
mashed potatoes and gravy.
I used to love going to Smoky Bones, I think was the name of it. There used to be one in Providence.
Okay.
And there might even have been one in Hartford or whatever. But so good. All the dippings, just your typical barbecue sauce. The cornbread, too. Fresh, good cornbread.
Oh, yeah.
You can't beat it. But so much better than a corn muffin. It's interesting. Corn muffin, terrible. Cornbread, great. Excellent.
I mean,
really over the cornbread, like a really good quality, heated up cornbread. You'd rather have the muffin.
I mean, I think that they are probably very similar in my opinion, but I guess so, yeah.
Wow. I've never had a corn muffin that wasn't like bland. I feel like they're all bland.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I feel like cornbread in and of itself isn't, in its essence, isn't really that
the right
strong.
Butter, though.
Yeah,
that right butter. You butter it up.
Joey Greenwood actually made cornbread the other day, dude, and he made honey butter.
Okay,
which was so stupid good. Honey butter on the cornbread, unbelievable. Dude.
Wow, I didn't know Joey Greenwood was a chef because I hear you guys talking about him going to Taco Bell and all this stuff.
No, he's got a couple things in the arsenal.
Okay, I mean, I guess nobody's less of a chef than me. I mean, I used to be, but just. Because you know what it is? I feel like, too, like I would put in all the time, the prep, the cleanup, and then what I'm making, like, isn't really that good. So it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean, it does take a lot of time and practice, and it's like, you're not going to nail it. Maybe you do nail it on the first time, but it's not going to be
like bachan sauce. Like,
that sounds good.
But I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not excited for it.
Well, yeah, I guess not.
But it's like you with the chopped meat, like, on a Wednesday,
you've
had the last 2 days.
Oh my
You're
goodness,
feeding
dude.
for pizza,
dude. Yeah,
you want a beer
right now. Yeah,
llama,
that sounds so good, dude.
So you get it. You get
it. I do get it. Sorry. Let's get back to the comments. Actually, Kev Dude saying, "Josh, check your text messages." Like, what the fuck is this, Kev?
No, he always does this shit too. Like you're in a Discord. Like he's done it to me a couple times. Like they've been in there. Yo, Barnes, get out of here for a second. Like just no, like little manners there, Kev.
Wait, then, really?
Yeah, the other times, yo, Josh, why's Barnes in here? I said I had to talk to you. Yo, nothing against you, Barnes. Like always, like I don't think he realizes it. You know what I mean? He did very aggressive
in the Discord openly.
Yeah. Huh. And then, but you know what's great about him though? You could have a complete shouting match.
Yeah.
10 minutes later,
totally
normal
fine.
Conversation.
Whatever, yeah.
Never happens.
Never happened, dude. And then let's see. Kev Dudax talking more shit. Do you want the participation award? Because you went 2-1. Come on, I don't blow smoke up people's asses.
He just has an issue. I feel like with this, like, you know what I mean? It can't just be a normal conversation. It always has to be smacked. Always so aggressive. You know what I mean? Never can give anybody credit but himself, I feel like. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, Kev. What are we, 5?
Yeah, we'll get to some more of Kev's comments too. But Donnelly says, leave my Joshy alone. Okay, he's on the phone.
See, at least Josh, very courteous, polished, buttoned up, not aggressive.
Hot Take Johnny getting hungry with the way we're talking. Donna's
I'm
saying
hungry as well.
2 fire pit restaurants in North Arlington are yummy.
What do you think she means fire pit restaurants? Like literally like the restaurants at fire pits or?
Yeah. You ever see those places that like they have a big ass fire pit that they make their barbecue over?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought she just meant
smoking
like,
meats, dude. Smoking briskets and ribs.
Would love to try it.
With that sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh, dude. I could drink it. Donna also doesn't like cooking. I think people are getting like, I don't know. I enjoy cooking. I'm sure Josh B could step in here and back me up here. I don't know. Cooking is fun, dude. Like the whole, I don't know. I take pride in knife skills, dude. Chopping some shit up, dude. Like, cooking it up.
Cooking's fine if like there's no work and it's just a day. You could just do whatever. But when you're working, going to the gym, you're home at 6 o'clock, the last thing you want to do is prep, cook, clean up. Next thing you know, what time is it, Tony? It's 9.
I get that. No, that is tough if you're doing all that stuff. But I don't know, there are times where I've gotten home from work and I like make myself some pasta, like Alfredo sauce, or maybe I have some chicken in the fridge, grill up.
But like the Alfredo sauce, like from the jar.
I've been making it myself, actually, Brian.
Okay. No, I'm serious though. Like that sounds really good.
No,
it's sick, I wouldn't make the sauce. I'd have it from the jar, and it's like I'd rather,
But I'm saying, like, I don't know. I mean, you get like obviously first time you're doing it, you're not really sure what you're doing, whatever, dude. But by the third time, it's like I don't know. You don't have to think about it as much. And I don't know. There's something in there, that I feel like when you make your own food, like I think it tastes a little bit better, dude.
Yeah, you know what it is. Accomplished. I don't think I've ever made anything that's impressed myself. Like it's like like the dessert stuff, fine, but that's not from scratch. I'm using a box,
right?
So what am I doing?
Yeah, that's true. Try Alfredo sauce, dude. It's not that hard,
Cheese.
Yeah, dude. You do like grilled chicken or shrimp, whatever you want, in a pan, right?
Yeah.
Put your spices in there, whatever. Grill them up, put them to the side, and in the same pan, you dump like an onion that you chopped up with some butter, toss in some cream, salt, pepper, grated cheese,
and that's Alfredo sauce.
That's Alfredo sauce.
I'd probably rather make vodka though. I know you need the capers, the prosciutto. You
need the vodka.
The hammered. But I always would rather have vodka sauce than Alfredo.
See, I mean, I'm down with that too, but like I don't know. I mean, you have to burn off the vodka. Whenever any videos I see that they have to they burn off the vodka, right? Can you just let it like simmer and shit, or do you have the whole fucking flambe, dude?
You asking me? You think I fucking know?
You think I fucking know? And then Donnelly also says the old side text.
And I'm sure Josh is probably on the phone with Kev now, complaining that I called him out. It's like, Kev, lighten up, man. But this is what I'm talking about. Just deep breath. Like it's not always a war and a call out. It could just be a conversation.
Yeah, he says I never said that. What the fuck are you talking about?
You did.
You did. Kev do getting unbucked his nerves, by the way, which is fine, whatever. And then Josh says the name of the place is called the Fire Pit. It's a Portuguese barbecue spot.
I would love to try that. Maybe we'll try that like with our bowling night over the winter.
Oh, that sounds good. Actually.
Go to Lodi, go to the Fire Pit, right?
Bowling sounds great, dude.
Yeah.
And
then besides that, I'm going to be left in the dust. But I have to say, a couple pops bowling. I know also too, like you guys are in a whole different category, but I feel like for just like an average bowler, like I feel like I can hold my own. Like I'm just not somebody who was like on teams and leagues and competing for money. Like, but I'm just saying against somebody who like just always did it casually. I feel like I'll take anybody on, honestly.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Good.
Anybody who did cat, but it's none of you guys.
Right. Yeah. Maybe we can find someone at the alley. You can hustle, dude. Oh my gosh. Josh B loves cooking. Deep frying the turkey tomorrow, dude, which in my opinion is probably the best way.
Yes.
The best vehicle for cooking the turkey.
Yes.
And then Hot Take Giants is talking about cooking. Tried my first homemade pizza last night. Dough from scratch, harder than it looks. That's sick. Love that, dude. Homemade pizza is great, dude. In the oven, make it as crispy as you want. Any toppings you want, especially around here, way cheaper, dude.
But again, I don't know if I've ever had
I can say that I've made pizza
no, that was not
better than most places around here.
Not okay, but so you have your distorted versions of things.
Distorted, interesting.
You take your best Staten Island pizza place. I don't care what you say. You never came close, and I don't want to fucking hear it.
My best Staten Island pizza place?
Nope. You never came close.
No, I
didn't.
guess not. I don't know. But I would say, I mean, I don't know. You know what, dude? I think you'd be impressed by the pizza that I cook, to be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
No. You're going to be impressed, Brian.
Well, I didn't say impressed. I said surprised.
Yes.
So I just think you can't, nobody like, oh, Uzi this, Uzi that.
What?
No, I don't know.
Uzi?
What's the thing? Like, there's this, I think Pooch has one. Like, it's like a popular thing in the last couple of years where you could make your own pizzas. It heats it up real hot. It's like
it's like a tabletop. Okay.
Blackstone,
I've never tried that before, but I've seen some good things about that.
Yeah, but I'm saying not the same. So I just think a lot of people like think they're like your mother, for instance, in the kitchen, and a lot of people aren't.
No, I get that, dude. Listen, I've made bad pizza, and not as good pizza.
You have the advantage, learning from the prophet, but not everybody does. Everybody does.
That's true. Not only getting a cook out of the nines. Hot take Johnny. The dough was good, very thick. He says. He says, "Tell him, Tony." He says, "Yes, you can just cook it down, I guess. No need to flambe." So he's talking about the vodka sauce.
Dude, the flambe, that was so fucking funny, dude. That was hilarious. That time being on the show here. And me calling out Riley, telling him to fuck off.
Oh my god, dude, so funny, so funny. Donnelly loves the Alfredo sauce. And then Kevin says, first of all, Josh says his alerts for text don't appear when he's on YouTube.
What is that?
That's why he said in the chat here for Josh to check his text, because he knows that Josh's notifications don't pop up when Josh is on YouTube.
Okay, gotcha.
I know, right? What a fucking conundrum here. Josh B says it. My goodness, he says. Kevin Barnes, I will bowl against you $100 a pin.
I know we've had this conversation before, and it seemed like you bowled a lot better than me. I don't remember what you said, but if I had to guess, I think you were saying like you were average score, maybe it was like 160, 170, but all these stipulations, it's been a while, this and that. So, I mean, if that's the case, yeah, I'm not going to stand a chance because most of the time, I'm going to bowl probably between 100 and 130. But then again, like we did hear that from Madden and...
Oh, shit, dude, that's right.
You know what I mean? I guess we'd have to do a practice game, see how the form looks.
Practice games are always encouraged, I feel, from my perspective. Get one in the can, dude. In the can, warmed up. Donnelly says there's a bowling alley within walking distance from the fire pit. One of my old bowling places, she says. And Josh B says, Donna, you're high. Definitely not walking distance, but it is close.
Said Donna, you're high? Or
no, he said that. I said that part.
Well, you kind of said that in there, like just kind of nonchalant.
Nonchalant, yeah.
A little call to Donna, kind of
which is fine. Donna can be high. That's okay.
You're kind of inner channeling your Kev do a little bit with the call outs. Everybody needs to be called out except Kev.
Dude, stop it. You right about that, Josh. Not walking the distance. Donna says, Joshy, I am talking about the one on Schuyler Avenue in the fire pit on the Pike. It's walking distance. Kev Dew says, thank you, Tony. And then Josh P says 5 minutes of practice. Yeah, I'm down with that too. Normally they do give you like time practice. You just bowl. It doesn't really matter.
I can't. I honestly,
strikes.
Especially Ernie too, because I know he's a really good bowler. Like just to like see like all you guys like there. Like I don't know. It'll just be kind of funny. Like I'm saying like versus what I do. Like you guys form your ball, the oil, like all this shit. And I'm over here just like, all right, I'm up. Like,
oh my goodness!
But I guess that's why you score better.
Exactly, dude. It seems like now we're all caught up in the comments.
Wow,
dude.
that was a long intro.
Absolute
everybody involved.
Marathon.
We love it. But let's go now to the world of the National Football.
This kid is special, man. This think to do that.
Gonna run for it. He got it, and there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's going to catch him. Jones through the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray. There he goes. Jamar Chase. Not yet. Touchdown Bengals. Stafford. Williams. What a hit by Budda Baker. Budda Baker just saved the touchdown.
Right, so today's NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And as we mentioned, in the open, a little bit of a different feel here. Wednesday.
Let's go, baby.
And you have 4 games before Sunday. So a lot more options on the table, but are any of the options any good? We kind of talked about this yesterday, kind of slim pickings out there. And I think, when we're looking over, obviously we pick first, big week here in the picks.
Huge week.
I think yesterday we were talking about going with the Chiefs. I mean, any different thought there, or do you want to keep going down for a second? I mean, what are your thoughts? Because Packers Lions seems a little too close to call. If anything, I honestly think I would take the Packers, but I don't love them necessarily. But I know their defense is a lot better than the Lions.
I know it's so tough, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I'm not loving the Chiefs pick.
What about Bears +7?
The Bears over the Eagles +7.
Yeah.
For the Friday 3:00 game, I mean, I think I would feel pretty good about that.
I think let's do that, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
So dial that down, dial it in, write it down.
Bears
button it up.
+7. Okay. And then I think, dude, I know it seems like a trap, but I like the Niners 4.5 over the Browns. Honestly, I think even though the Niners aren't perfect, I think they're way better than the Browns. Honestly.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. You can pencil that one in. Niners over the Browns, Sunday 1:00. Nice.
So that leaves us one more here. Let's see. We got Indy 4.5. That's interesting for the Texans, possibly. Obviously, the Falcons we talked about. The Rams and Seahawks lines are kind of high. We could do Buffalo. Or the Chargers, even though that's a high number, but the Raiders suck.
Don't love the Chargers number, dude.
So
Monday night, Pats 7.5.
Is it going to be Dart? I think it is. I don't know. I just think after what the Giants did in Detroit, I don't know if I want to take the other side.
And Burrow's definitely playing for the Bengals, right?
But I would say out of everything, I would go with the Falcons
or the Bills.
Or the Bills, yeah.
All right, let's hammer Josh Allen. I feel like let's go, dude.
Another 6 touchdowns.
The Bills, easy, dude.
So we got the Bills and the -3.5, and the picks are sent over. So that means that the TCA is up. I don't know. Do we have a Discord or
stand by here? Let's see. Discord going on, going in. We're on the DTV phone calls. No one's here yet. Just us, which is fine because it gives us time.
We can talk to ourselves, right?
That's what we normally do, I guess, right?
I thought Kev would be in there raring to go. Maybe
Josh B. I mean, this is the time, right?
Some confusion, last minute picks.
Maybe they're on the phone with each other right now.
Yeah.
And we do have, it seems like Josh B and Kev Do are now in here.
Here we are.
You guys hear us?
Only on mute.
Oh, how about now?
What about right
now?
Now. That's so fucking funny.
What are we thinking? Did we take any of your picks?
Nah, I'm gonna do what I did last week. Just do it on the fly.
Okay. All right.
Oh wow, fucking confidence.
Yeah, well, that's when you go 0-3.
Well, just try to stick with what works. Well, I went 2-1 last week doing it. So all right. First game. We're gonna take the Texans getting 4.5 against the Colts.
Okay.
Texans getting 4.5. The Colts. Okay.
Little ascension in the ranks here, huh? Kev Dude's not agreeing with that. Is that what he said?
Doesn't seem like he loves it.
He's got the picks this week. I'm letting him take charge.
Oh, really? You're flying in the jump seat here, huh? Interesting, dude. Kev Dude.
Listen, I asked him, and that's what he said until he starts messing up. So
and you completely agree. So don't make it sound like you're sitting there like, oh,
yeah.
But then there's the no,
dude. I can take it. Well, what do you mean? I agreed.
No.
All right, let's go with.
I told you whatever. I'm in it to win, not to do picks till they suck. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Josh.
that sound like you
Come
agree
on,
with-
Josh.
No
No,
pressure,
that's
no
not
pressure,
an
Josh.
agreement.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my
Josh.
God,
Dial it
Kev,
in.
see, Barnes, here's Kev. Kev is here.
wait, so what time is the Packers game on Thursday?
Funny.
Oh,
Let's see.
Jesus. Play
We're
ball.
gonna, I'm gonna take the Broncos, latest 6.5 against the Commanders.
Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, there's not a lot of games here. You took the Bears already. I would have took them.
Take the
Give me
Raiders.
the Cowboys at home. Give me the Cowboys at
Wow.
home. Getting 3.5 against the Chiefs.
He's biting on the Cowboys, dude. He's been listening to Rick and Dave.
You know, I mean, I forgot if it was Dave. I think it was Dave saying it, but just that, field goal game, so the 3.5, it makes sense. Which I don't necessarily disagree with. I mean, I think the Cowboys could win, but
Yeah.
I'm expecting the Chiefs to squeak it out.
I forget who they had on this morning.
Jordan Renan?
No, it wasn't
Riddick?
Renan. Yeah, it was Riddick. It
Yeah.
was Riddick. He was saying how like Chiefs short week, the team already seems kind of banged up, possibly tired. Cowboys good offense.
And that's when the Chiefs win 22.
9.
Yeah.
I don't think it's happened though.
No, that's probably low scoring. But it's going to be an interesting slate. But this is a big week for us. Get a couple games back here.
Oh yeah, get more than a couple.
Get
Get 3 games back.
So I'm excited.
What's up?
You guys still there?
Oh, yeah, they like.
What's up, what?
Yeah, what,
Yeah, I'm here.
what the fuck, dude?
No,
Like,
I was just
yeah.
gonna ask a couple things here. So I guess
Thanksgiving.
2-part question here.
All right, what do we got?
While they're here. So number 1 for both of you, what is your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving? And number 2, what's the schedule? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
Well, I start my schedule tonight at 7 p.m. I got a tea time at
There
the
he
virtual
is.
golf.
Hey now.
You guys are fiending, man. It's
Loving the
crazy.
virtual
I never
golf.
thought they would.
Hey, listen, Barnes, you play like 6 times a week during the summer, bro.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
saying I just
Talk about feeding.
I did, but for
No,
some
you
reason, yeah, I guess just when the weather changes, it's just. But I do like the virtual golf though.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
cool.
to say, I do like it.
So I got a 7 p.m. tonight. And then tomorrow, I don't know what time I got to be at my girlfriend's family's house. So
Okay, and then
I go with the flow.
What's the dish?
Me, I love turkey, of course, broccoli, mashed potatoes, and I'm good.
Gravy on the mash,
is this
or-
like
Little bit of
broccoli with
gravy,
the
a little
breadcrumbs
bit
on
of
top
gravy.
too? Like, are we? Like, what do we got?
No. Garlic
Garlic oil?
sauteed
Yeah.
broccoli.
Classic.
Mhm.
And what about you, Josh?
Tomorrow I'm going to my sister's in PA.
Oh,
That's a
they're gonna
hike, huh?
They're gonna deep. It's not that bad. Like an hour. It's not terrible.
Oh, okay.
I
I was
know.
thinking you were gonna say like 2.5.
2.5, dude.
No, it's like an hour.
2 in the
It's like
hook.
an hour. And take 287 straight up. It's not terrible.
Oh, not
Okay,
bad.
all
Not bad.
right. And then what's the dish?
My favorite dish is pernil and rice and beans, which
What
is
was
what
the
we have
first part
every
of
year. with
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I don't know. Doesn't
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you got? What is it?
What?
It's
Pernil is roast pork.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
the
So roast pork, and then what is it with rice and beans? you
rice
said?
and beans.
Rice and beans.
So
Roast con habichuelas.
do you have like the turkey and the mashed potatoes too, or no?
I think we.
He's Puerto Rican, bro.
Josh B's on mute right now. I think maybe
Oh,
phone call.
another phone
Yeah,
call.
Jo-
Interesting.
Another phone call,
Interesting.
dude.
Yeah,
Very
I've been
interesting.
chopped liver the last couple of days. You know?
It's all right, dude.
Listen, I got a couple family members that they also make pernil and rice and beans. So if I tend to go to their house, I'll have it there. But usually it's a turkey day for me.
I
Yeah.
honestly, I want to start the tradition when I start hosting Thanksgiving in the future, where it's just none of that stuff, or maybe some of the good stuff. But like, I would love to just do filet mignon, shrimp, lobster tails, penny vodka. Get at me,
For Thanksgiving.
yeah. Like have food that I actually like instead of turkey that I'm forced to eat. That
No,
I
you
don't
have
like.
to eat turkey.
No, you have to.
You have to eat
Puerto
turkey,
Ricans make pernil.
Ernie.
Yeah. Damn it. There was something I feel like I was gonna ask Ernie, and I just completely forget. That's really annoying.
Packers.
No.
Lakers.
No, I don't think
Food?
so.
Lake
Maybe.
Joe.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What's the deal for you, Ernie, for Thanksgiving tomorrow? What's the favorite dish? What do we got?
It's pernil. There is no there might be a small turkey, but it's definitely pernil. Arroz con gandule. I make sure whatever house I go to has a little bit of Spanish in it. So that's the main course. Pernil all day, pork shoulder.
Okay. And then how about a bonus question for you guys? What's the favorite dessert? I have to say for me, hands over fist, it's going to be the pecan pie.
Wow.
Apple pie, though, is a close.
I would say
I'm allergic to tree nuts. I'm allergic to tree nuts, so
wow.
I can't have any of those pies. But cheesecake is always the go-to.
The material
The cheesecake
basically has a cheesecake factory built into it.
Oh.
Mine would be the Poo-Tang pie at the end of the night. Oh,
What the fuck, Kev?
Yeah,
Oh
for a
my
second, I
God,
almost took that
dude.
seriously.
Yeah, I think maybe his is the flan, dude.
Yeah, definitely the flan.
flan.
Yeah. Do you
Poo-Tang
load up
pie.
your desserts, Kev? Like make a cheesecake, put some of that flan in there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually, I have my flan for dessert, but I'll probably have a little bit of pumpkin pie.
Okay.
I like the pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin's all right.
What about you, Josh? Or is he still on mute?
Josh is still on mute, dude. It's over for him.
Yeah, we're not important anymore.
Yeah, no.
ESPN Radio, Barton Carlin.
Imagine he's on the phone with them right now. That'd be ridiculous, dude.
Ernie, what do you think about the oh no, sorry.
Or he's probably on the phone with Yak like he was yesterday when he had come on the Discord.
Now he wants to talk. Now he wants to talk.
That was my boss.
Okay, our corporate America.
Yeah. Tell him I said, what's up?
We were just
America.
asking Josh your favorite dessert
On Thanksgiving.
on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving dessert.
Don't
think
Josh
just go,
doesn't
dude.
even like
Just go,
turkey
dude.
on Thanksgiving.
I don't even know. I guess apple pie with some ice cream.
Okay, yeah, that is so
A la
good.
mode.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely start that tradition, like just like a full Italian Thanksgiving.
Start tomorrow. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Get some
I'll
food.
probably get a
Josh
caterer,
doesn't
though.
even-
Yeah, go to
on
Remo's.
Thanksgiving.
What are you talking about? I'm deep frying a turkey, Ernie.
Yo, that's
Josh,
fucking
Josh would
sick,
prefer
dude.
Josh would prefer my pork shoulder over his.
What the hell is he saying?
Well, I prefer any pork shoulder over turkey.
How about some?
Yeah, you see?
How about some burnt ends?
Burnt ends sound good. Dude, deep fried turkey's gonna be sick though, Josh. What the fuck are you complaining about? Deep fry your turkey.
Oh, I'm not
Stop
complaining.
complaining. No, you're complaining about it.
I'm not complaining.
You're
about
complaining
it. I enjoy
about it.
cooking. Like Barnes, I enjoy cooking.
Wow,
We
dude,
enjoy
the
cooking.
shade at Barnes. Oh, dude.
No. Listen. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, it's just something that I never enjoyed. I don't mind making cookies or brownies or something like that, you know, or Rice Krispies. But I don't the in-depth cooking, all the spices, ingredients. I can't do it. But I was gonna ask you, Ernie, how do you feel about the game tomorrow?
Confident like always. It's Thanksgiving game. I like my pack during Thanksgiving, so see what happens. I mean, I did say what I think I said on one of the cores that we were talking about. I expect us to go 2 out of 3 out of this division run. You know, playing Vikings, Lions, Bears. I do expect us to go 2 out of 3. I did expect us to split with Detroit in the beginning of the year. So, I mean, am I confident that we could go ahead and pull it off? Absolutely. But if we take a L, will I be shocked? No.
You're losing to the Bears. I'm just letting you know that right now.
What do you say about the Bears?
Listen, we haven't lost to the Bears in years. Aaron Rodgers handed over the lease from Chicago to Jordan.
And especially if the Bears beat the Eagles, I feel like by the time they play the Packers, I mean they're just going to be due for an L. To be honest, as good as
they're frauds. The Bears are frauds. They've been frauds. They're the show. They're the same thing that everybody says about the Yankees, right? Like you got to show me for me to be a believer, right? All right, cool. Well, the Bears ain't been shit.
I feel like we're getting a little crazy there with that. But
my bad.
Honestly, I think Green Bay's more of a fraud than anything.
What does it even mean?
Ooh.
I'm not even trying to be funny because they Jordan Love hasn't really shown you anything that he could really lead a team like that, nor has Caleb Williams. But I just think the Bears got more luck this year than Green Bay.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, like, I maybe you could say the Bears have had a more consistent season, but I mean, if these two teams are playing in the playoffs, I don't care if the game is in Siberia. Give me the Packers all day.
That's Siberia.
I'm sorry. Like we've owned Chicago regardless of whatever they've had on the other side.
Yeah.
Well, so look, law of averages, and listen, Chicago's definitely playing better this year with Ben Johnson as their coach. I wouldn't fucking really put it out of the realm like that, but it's probably unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It's where they've taken a big step forward. I expect them to compete, if not beat the Eagles. But they're probably not going to like advance far in the playoffs or anything. But this is a great first step coming from where they were with Eberflus.
Even with Caleb playing not great.
But he's still actually, I mean, he's playing pretty good, though. He's not playing terrible.
He's not doing anything spectacular, but yeah.
I mean, I just think, too, but then you think about the history of the Bears quarterback-wise.
Played.
16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions this year. It's interesting, though. There's a lot of teams that have really good records that I just wonder how they're going to do in the playoffs. Like in the AFC with, like, the Colts and the Broncos and the Patriots, like, what are those teams going to do in the playoffs? That's what I don't have a grasp on.
Yeah, especially the way Indy just played.
Get Jones in the playoffs?
Those
I don't know.
Teams are real dependent. They're real dependent on what's on their strengths, like most teams, but like it's really tipped in one favor. So it's like if you can stop Taylor, you don't trust Jones to finish out a game, to close out a game, to you know what I mean? Like you don't trust that at the end of the day. Like Chicago, you don't trust their offense. They have a good defense, but you can't trust their offense. It's just a lot of teams that you can't trust this year. And this year, I think is a good way to say that there is no outright boomer of a team. Like everybody is beatable. Everybody has lost a game to a team that was lesser than. So it's like you really can't call much. I mean, can you say the Patriots will finish out? Can you say the Rams will finish out? Like Rams are one bad injury away from being irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's like it's really going to come down to matchups. I think it's going to come down to what the matchups are in the playoffs to determine who goes where.
And how about this? It's like HCA is kind of like saying, what's that, Josh? Caleb Williams has a passer rating of 93.1 with 932 yards and 7 touchdowns and 0 picks his last 4 games.
But he's not a good quarterback, though, right? He's not playing good. No,
he's not doing anything spectacular.
But he's not playing like a bum.
And just with those numbers, he would be the best quarterback in Jets franchise history. And he probably is the Bears' best quarterback they've ever had, too.
Oh, well, I mean, if he was on the Jets, he would just suck because the Jets just suck.
I don't know. I think there is an extent to that, but it's just they don't get the top talented guys. So unless you're one of those guys, the middle tier guys aren't going to get it done. That's what it is. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think it's going to be, as we would say, Tony, a fascinating end of the season here.
I think we haven't used that word in a little while.
Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? There's going to be some good teams left out of the playoffs as well.
Yeah, actually, which is going to be pretty wild. We talked about that a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, like the wild card races, and it's. I think you guys think the most wide open it's ever been?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like this year, you don't know what's going to happen. You really don't. You really don't know how any division is going to finish out.
And how
about
this?
Strong suit.
So in the AFC, these teams are all out of the playoffs. 8, 9, and 10 is Houston, Pittsburgh, and Kansas City. And then in the NFC, it's Detroit, Carolina, and Dallas. So, three of those teams, I mean, all 3 of those teams could potentially not make the playoffs. Obviously, some stuff can move around, but it's going to be nuts. So we'll have to see what happens. But obviously, it starts with our 3-0 week with the picks, Tony. Right?
That's correct, dude. 3-0. TC is going 0-3.
What's up? What's up?
Keep open and dreaming.
What, dude?
Every time
What?
you guys say that doesn't happen. Every time. So keep saying it. Keep saying it.
Gotta be true.
Pending. Who
Already
just
left.
No, I was gonna say, Josh, the one thing I would say though, you're not a little concerned. Kev's chuckling about what golf course we're treating you at. I mean, nothing.
Not good.
You're not worried about that.
Not
I mean,
good,
that
dude.
could come back to bite. No.
No, I try to block.
Terrible.
No, you can't block him out, dude.
It happened. It happened.
That's right.
I didn't say it.
Are you going to the range today?
Probably not.
Not in the cards.
Got to prep for tomorrow,
Not
man.
encouraged.
You know, get the car ready.
Got to prep for tomorrow.
Are you bringing the turkey, or is the turkey there?
No, the turkey's going to be there. But I am having a second Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm having another Thanksgiving where I am cooking on Friday. That's where I'm frying my turkey.
Fuck me, dude.
And
that's when you're frying the turkey.
Double dipping. Double dipping.
Oh God, dude, that's terrible. Wait, so tomorrow there's no fried turkey. Tomorrow's a regular turkey.
No, tomorrow my brother-in-law fries a turkey.
Oh, are you on back-to-back fried turkeys? Check your cholesterol, Josh. My goodness.
And then how about we have Chief here who says 9? 9. Interested to I know he's got to believe that the Cowboys are going to beat the Chiefs. Just curious, maybe he could drop his score predictions. I would imagine that's what he thinks. But I know there's a lot of people hating on the Cowboys, but I honestly think, I mean, they could definitely sneak into the playoffs. The only thing is, I mean, they really can't lose again. I mean, maybe one loss, maybe. But it's going to be interesting, and I think the Detroit Green Bay game is big too, because Detroit loses that game. I mean, they're already in 8th as it is. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Is right, dude. By the way, Josh, I already put my bet in, dude. Rangers in the over tonight. All right, so figure it out.
Oh, nice and simple. Nice and simple. I like it.
Nice and simple, dude. $25 to win. What does it say? Total payouts $100. Let's go, dude.
There you go. Little boost on there? No boost?
Actually, no boost. I don't know. I know FanDuel was like putting this weird like $50 bet token thing out, but I couldn't figure out how to work, so I just put $25 on it. I don't care.
No, there was a lot of good promos. Yeah. I think you got to go back in there.
Dude, they fucking suck for hockey promos.
I got a 30% profit boost. No, it's not that they suck. It's that it has to be like at least plus 100. You can't do it if it's like
a favorite or something.
Read the fine print, Tony.
That's what it is, because I thought the same thing, but then I kept adding bets to it, and then the odds went down, and then it lets you do it.
I mean, I'm looking at the promos here. It's just I don't have it. I think because I only bet for hockey, so I think it knows that, and it's like doesn't really give me hockey stuff. No? Hello?
Maybe.
I'm looking at it, dude. College football, NBA, I fucking soccer shit, dude. Like they don't send me these fucking profit boosts anymore.
Because that's all you bet, like you said.
No, and there was one for football, though. There was.
I got one for football, yeah, for Thursday.
Did you lock it in already or no?
I didn't make the bet, but I have the boost. I have 50% profit boost.
Yeah,
50.
I actually did it.
A 50 burger.
I actually want to read what
we should do a pass the leg. We should do a pass the leg.
Dude, actually,
I was kind of thinking about that. And maybe we could do this as part of the leg, and I think that might be Chief.
It is TCA Chief, dude.
But so I have Dak plus 175 yards passing, Pickens 4 receptions, Gibbs 40 yards rushing, Gibbs 3 receptions, and Goff 175 yards passing, plus 172 with the 50% profit.
There we go.
So not bad.
There we go. Not bad at all, dude. Let's go.
Boy,
there you go.
You're thinking pretty decisive, Chief, huh? On the 37-24.
Cowboys win
37-24. 37-34. Is he here? Is he showing decimals?
Yeah, he should be. He's in here.
I'm here.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we got
you.
Not
much. What's up?
Dude, we were just kind of going over our picks and Thanksgiving stuff. So I guess since you're here, we got to ask you, what's the Thanksgiving dish and what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Well, the Thanksgiving we actually always go to Sarah's aunt's house for it, and we stop at my aunt's house for a little bit.
Okay.
But we always go to her aunt's house for dinner. But normally they do 2 different turkeys. They do one baked and one fried.
Oh wow, there we go.
That
2
sounds
turkeys.
good. There we go.
Love that.
But what would you say your favorite thing to eat there is?
it's gonna sound stupid as shit, but crescent rolls. I have no idea why, but Thanksgiving Day, it's my favorite thing to eat.
All right.
Not even a Hawaiian roll, crescent roll.
Do you make a little sandwich in the crescent roll with the turkey and cranberry sauce and stuff? Like, do you do that or just...
Exactly what I do.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny.
Yeah,
I would
dude.
be so happy on Thanksgiving to just have mashed potatoes, gravy, cornbread, biscuits, and dessert. Honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe throw in like a good vegetable, like a sauteed broccoli or Brussels sprouts
Yeah.
with bacon, right?
Oh yeah, Brussels sprouts with the bacon, the balsamic glaze.
But I don't know, a
dude.
turkey. I mean, I guess the deep fried turkey is probably good. I don't usually have that, but I don't know. I just enjoy the mashed potatoes. String beans are very good. String beans are fire.
Yeah.
That's good.
With the
That's
little fried onion things, the
Yeah.
little fried onions in there.
Yeah.
By the way, Chief, I'm tailing that bet. Dallas in the over. I'm making that right now, dude. Tailing it. 50% profit boost. Let's go, dude.
Did you already put it in?
I'm about to. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta take it. You
I am
gotta
right now.
take
Place
it.
bet. Bang. Placed it. Boom. Done.
Dude.
Yeah. When you look at the Chiefs, like, and you look at their team, like they are very hard to understand because like there's times that they look like they're unbeatable, and then there's other teams that they look like they're just pedestrians. And I like the matchup for the Cowboys with them because their running game isn't all that great. So which means is they're not going to have to force an extra person in the box, which will then open up for them to leave somebody in the secondary because we all know Rashid Rice and fucking Travis Kelce will be running go route after go route tomorrow.
Let's go.
So it's just, to me, I think it's I think it's a good matchup for them because they're not going to have to worry about the run game too much and they can focus on the passing game, which is obviously what the Chiefs excel in. So hopefully it will be able to match up with them. And I'm not worried about the offense. Our offense will do what we want. There's nobody in the world that can stop George Pickens right now. So
yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, he's been unbelievable. That seems like a steal of a trade, and it's just amazing. You're going into the year, you're like, okay, we know Pickens is good, but CeeDee Lamb is better. I mean, now it seems like he's just like leapfrogged him.
Yeah, well, I've actually been talking with with a couple of my friends that are Cowboys fans, and it's just like it's almost like CeeDee Lamb, which is so crazy to think.
I didn't even know Kev was still here.
Yeah, he's listening. He's always listening.
Yeah, this is when Kev has some like snark remark about like Chiefs saying something.
Nah, I just laughed and said, yeah, other Cowboys friends.
No, I
mean, what I really want to talk about is I want to hear today's wish list trade proposal for Tarek Skubal. That's what I want to hear.
No, wait, Chief, he's so ridiculous though. Like, has there ever been a time where you've ever heard anybody suggest to Kev, oh, the Yankees should get somebody, where he doesn't do his nah, you're so crazy, get everybody? He's never been like, oh, that's a good idea. It's always nah, every time.
No, it's every time.
No. It's the problem is, and I'm going to let you know what the problem is. The problem is
no.
The problem is that we're not Mets fans. That's the problem.
Every time there is somebody that's like the toughest person in the league, it's always, oh, the Yankees gonna do this. Bro, let it flow. You
just get angry that we don't like it, that we want the best players. Who doesn't want the best players on their team? Everybody, Kev. It's a delusional thing.
But you're gonna sit here.
We're not gonna say that.
But you're going to sit and waste your time talking about it when you know deep down it's not going to happen.
But you just single it out because you don't like the Yankees. If somebody else was saying their team wanted somebody, you wouldn't say,
no.
Yep. Then I want you to cite an example of
whatever
somebody,
you say.
But I want you to cite an example of somebody suggesting the Yankees should get somebody, and you going, yeah, that would be a good idea, instead of no.
I did that for Garrett Cole.
What was that in 2018? You said that. I mean, come on.
Well, this is my thing, right?
No, the problem is, all
the problem is you get too tight, though. That's the problem.
All the Yankees want, all the Yankee fans go, oh, we're gonna get that top free agent. But they don't realize George Steinbrenner's not around anymore.
No.
So the game ain't like that. And until they can realize that the team ain't ran by George Steinbrenner, they're going to keep coming with these fugazi trade proposals.
Fugazi, though, but the Yankees just signed the top pitcher on the market last year.
Yeah,
Who,
but
Breed?
No,
one of my other things that I
his
was cousin is that like where you talk about fucking about the best players are available, so the Yankees are automatically like they're supposed to go after them. But I mean, like you just heard Rick and Dave just said it yesterday that every single person in free agency or that's available via trade, the Mets have been like some way or another have been attached to them. Like they're attached to every fucking name in free agency and available to trade. Obviously, you're not going to get every last one of them, but just because you're not going to get all of them, that means you don't talk about it. You don't think about the opportunity that's there. Like, of course you talk about it. That's what we do. We talk about this shit.
Yeah.
It's nice to think about what it would be like to have something nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, do I really think that we're going to trade for Tyreek Skubal? No, I don't. I don't think we're going to. Would it be nice to? Yeah, it sure the fuck would. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I'm going to think about that fantasy world of what it would be like to have him in our rotation. Do I honestly, truly, with every bit of my heart, think that we're going to get him? No, I don't. I don't think we're going to get him. I don't even think outside of the Japanese pitcher, I don't think we're looking at any pitching. Like, yeah, we made a phone call about Skubal because we're the Yankees. We have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost feel like that's a requirement of us. It's like, we have to check in on everybody because otherwise it's just like, oh, well, the Yankees aren't interested, then we're not interested. You know what I mean? Like, of course they want Big Brother interested. So they're gonna fucking put that out there that the Yankees are checking in because they have to. You know what I mean? There's a fucking Yankees. They're always gonna check in.
Yeah.
But the fact is that we're not gonna sign all these people, and we can't. We're never going to. Yes, Uncle George is dead, and he's been dead for quite some time, and we're never going to go over the fucking luxury threshold the way that Uncle George would have. No, we're not. I get that. But at the end of the day, though, bro, like no matter whether that's true or not, the fact of the matter is I'm still always going to play in this fantasy world because why wouldn't you? Why not think about it? Because in all reality, if you always take everything that you hear to heart, back in 2009, Brian Cashman said there was absolutely zero fucking chance that we were signing Mark Teixeira. We had absolutely zero interest in him. And 3 days later, he was a fucking Yankee.
Yeah. No, exactly. Plus, I mean, I think we're gonna get there's somebody we're gonna get big, and whether it's just re-signing Bellinger, a trade for Tatis, there's gonna be one like solid move for sure this offseason. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Well, you know what?
I preferably think Tatis would make great for the Yankees. But I mean,
well, that's why, like, to be honest with you, Kev, like, it's funny you say that because from everything I'm reading, like, I'm starting to like go down this rabbit hole where I really don't think Bellinger's coming back. No. Like, I feel like someone's going to end up overpaying him, and he's going to take the fucking money.
But and especially if we were going to have to pay him $220, $230, $240, I would rather just trade for Tatis, honestly.
Yeah, well, at that point, and I mean, realistically, like, Kyle Tucker's not even an option. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to fucking warrant a $400 or $500 million contract. We're not putting that fucking money out. We're just not. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we have too much money invested already in the team. And like, there's too many holes that we have that need to be filled. You eat up all that money in that one contract, it handcuffs you completely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It's interesting, Chief. I think you were in the group text with us. I forgot what you said, but I personally, and I don't know what you think, Tony. Maybe I said this to you yesterday. Who knows? Talk to so many different people about this stuff. Sonny Gray. Josh thinks he's going to come back and kill us. I think he's going to get hammered at Fenway. I mean, what do you think?
I think he's going to surprise you, to be honest, dude. I think he's going to
mediocre season last year. 36 years old. Doesn't have overpowering stuff. The monogamy of the monster. No, none of that. Big spot, big media. His only exposure in a big media market, he got hammered.
No, very true. But I mean,
that's what.
I guess maybe the only thing that would go wrong is the fact that, I feel like next year now the Red Sox do have a lot more pressure on themselves to perform.
A lot more pressure.
A lot more because I mean they came pretty close to having a good end of the year. Obviously, Roman Anthony being injured really killed them. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. I've always been a little bit of a Sonny Gray sympathizer. So.
You fucking bastard. Because we all fucking hate
You know what,
him.
though? It's just like, when you go back and you look at Sonny Gray and like you dive into deep dive into his stats, like when he played for the Dodgers, he was horrifying because he was in a huge market and he can't handle it. When he was with the Royals, he was a stud, and it's because it's a small market.
No, you're thinking of somebody else because he didn't play for the Royals or the Dodgers. Maybe you're thinking of Greinke. That's who you're thinking of.
Oh yeah, Greinke. No, but wasn't Sonny Gray went?
He went from the A's to the Yankees to the Reds to the Twins to the Cardinals and now with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Greinke completely because the Dodgers, the Angels.
Yep.
Right, that was Greinke.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because Zach Greinke. That's. I mean, it's a great
comparison.
Comparable fucking play. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's literally Zach Greinke. That's who he is. Like you put him in a small market, he's going to thrive. You put him in a big market, he's going to get eaten the fuck alive.
Guys, have a great Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to you, I got to finish up some work. I'm having a real asshole problem with this boiler I'm working on.
All right, Kev.
I would love to chat. But
enjoy Thanksgiving, brother.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving, brother.
You too, guys.
He had to get off because there's too much Yankee talk.
Yeah, I might be getting off next.
Oh God!
It's nice. It's nice to be able to talk to the two of you instead of just always being in the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like just in the YouTube chat and shit and everything. Because it's like it's hard to call in. Like it's just because of with the you know what I'm saying, with my work schedule and shit. Like I just happen to be taking a smoke break real quick, so that's why I'm fucking able to do this.
So now dart in that pen or no?
Hey Chief, that was a real asshole comment.
Fucking Kev, dude.
Oh God, dude! Always has to be the call out. He needs a call. He has to call somebody out, dude. He's perfect though. He never does anything wrong, but he has to call everyone else out. It's kind of interesting.
Bro, Kev already knows what it is. Like, he knows damn well.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the maturity level at times, and I hope he's not tight and listening and going to come back on, but it almost reminds me of a child, honestly. It really does.
He's come back on.
He's definitely coming back on for
that. And then HTJ says the Yankees changed how great pitch his approach. I think it struggles with the Yankees more about being in a big market. I think the park also, he gave up a lot of home runs to right field. That was just a disaster, though. Such high expectations for him, but that always turned me off to him and it made me not able to take him serious. And I think he's getting older, and I think he's showing some warts. So I guess we'll see. But
I got a question for the two of you to see what you guys think about this, right? So like the Tatis like trade, like possibility, right? So what do you think about this? What if you still re-sign Bellinger, right? But you make the trade for Tatis, but not to play in the outfield, to go back to shortstop?
I mean, I just think I like the thought of it because you think about Fernando Tatis at shortstop. I mean, talk about plus offensive player. I love it. I just think the problem is if you look back, I want to say, I'm going to double check this, but I believe it was one full year at short. Yeah, and I have it right here. So, okay, he actually played the 19 season, 20 season, and 21 season at shortstop. And errors were 18 in 83 games, 3 in 57 games, which is good. But then 21 errors in 102 games last time he played. So you think, I mean, that's 30 plus errors. So it's just like the fielding was good. I mean, you think he's the athlete, he should be able to do it. And I guess his range factor was okay. So I guess this is all throwing. But I think it'd be worth taking a look at. Absolutely. But I think I've just learned over the last couple of years, I mean, your defense, especially the infield, has to be buttoned up. Otherwise, are you really going to do anything if you're a terrible fielding team? No, you can't.
Well, see, this is where I'm going to counteract with your thought process there real quick. So I get what you're saying, the errors that Tatis makes, right? But compare those numbers to what the numbers of Volpe and the numbers and the errors that he makes. So only difference is that Tatis huge fucking offensive numbers compared to what Volpe does. So if you're going to eat the errors anyways, whether it's Volpe or Tatis that's playing shortstop, wouldn't it be at least suffice to have the offensive numbers to go to, you know what I'm saying, to counteract it?
Yeah.
And my other thing being about it is that you do have Ryan McMahon at third base. So if you do have a full year of Brian McMahon at third base, who is a A+ third baseman, like defensively, like he can make up for some of the difference that Tatis really can't cover. You know what I'm saying? Like at least he doesn't have to worry so much about going to his right. Maybe he only has to worry so much about going to his left because McMahon is there to be able to cover the fucking his right. You know what I mean? Like, so like that, maybe like that helps out in that sense. I don't know. I'm not saying it's against, but it's just like a thought process.
Yeah. No, I mean, you'd like for him to button it up and be able to do that. I think Volpe has really scarred me though, where it's just like, I don't want to have to live with anything. And so you get Tatis, you get him for his bat. So if he's able to play short, awesome. If not, happy to have him in any other position. So we'll see, but
like,
it'll be interesting.
So at this point though, like, are you telling me that like going into next year, you would just rather start Jose over Volpe?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think Jose Caballero can be a really, really good player. And his offensive numbers haven't been good with any other team. With us, it was great. Love the speed element. I think he's energized. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, because obviously, like, there's been a large sample size in him in the majors, and I think his career average is probably in the high 220s, low 230s. I mean, do you think he could be, a starting level player, given what he does on defense, the stolen bases?
Are you asking me right
now?
Go ahead, Tony.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, I don't see why not, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course, I think so. Right?
It's just crazy though. I mean, you do look at it. I mean, before he went to the Yankees, I'm pretty sure his average was like literally 229 with the Rays.
Yeah.
Before he came over. So, I mean,
he's got speed. He's got a good he's got a good chip on his shoulder. I guess you could say that. Quick glove.
Yeah, and I just feel like if you're Gold Glove and you're stealing 50 bases, like as long as you're not hitting 170, like right. I mean, it's like you're gonna have a very positive impact on the team.
Yeah, and he's somewhat of a utility player.
Like I mean,
yeah. So he can play everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like our main thing would be to have him play short. Like that's what we would need him to do because like we legitimately cannot go through another season of Anthony Volpe at shortstop. Like he's a fucking detriment to our team in every aspect, whether it's through the bat or with his glove. Like there's nothing that he does right. And we've given him more, like where people like I know like for instance Barnes like always hammers home about like Jason Dominguez and giving him the full opportunity and giving him the full playing time, stop platooning him and shit. Like we haven't done that with Volpe. Like there's no excuses. Like we've given him that fucking job. Like that's been his job, and he fucking sucks at it. Like he just does, and like you can't do it again. Like because at the end of the day. Right, like where you look at Juan Soto, for instance, right? So, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is something I've always said. Juan Soto is by far one of the worst right fielders in all of baseball. He's fucking horrible defensively, all right? But he does so much at the plate where it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I really don't care how bad he is out there. Like, he can make as many errors as he wants because he's going to produce so many more runs at the plate that it's going to counteract what he's doing out there. Like, because every once in a while, he still does make a play. Like, it's not like he can't play the field at all. You know what I mean? Like, he can catch routine balls and shit like that, but he's not like, I mean, I would say his fielding level is probably like a C- at best. You know what I mean? Like, where you have like Volpe is a straight fucking F. Like, he's an F. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where Caballero, like, he's like, I don't know if he's an A+ fielder, but he's probably like a solid B+ to an A-. You know what I mean? Like, so like where like if he plays defense for us and saves some of those fucking plays that Volpe's not making, like you're gonna save runs, like that makes a difference in the scoreboard at the end of the day.
Well worth it.
You know what I mean? Like
worth it. And I just hope he lights it up because he's gonna get the start for the first month. And I think if he does, I think this would be the first time we would see them hop off that. Because if you look at it too, Chief, his OPS was over 8 with us. His career is a 6.6, or even worse than that. So if he does that with us and he's still in bases and he's making all the plays, they can't move him off shortstop. If he's coming up big, they're not going to do it. That's the thing. It's just, but if he's just mediocre, then that opens up the door for Volpe to come back.
Yeah, but like to me though, like at this point though, like what do you have to lose by taking a chance?
Oh, nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. I'm
Like,
all for taking a chance. That's why I want
like,
Tatis.
like,
Yeah.
it can't be any worse than what you're getting out of Volpe. So like, at least take the chance and see what's what, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I would look at it, because like, to me, I don't know if you agree or not. Like, I don't think we can go another year of Grisham leading off either.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
want Caballero leading off. Absolutely. Grisham, terrible leadoff hitter.
Exactly. So like, right, like, because he's got that speed. Like, and if you put Judge behind him, I know, like, ideally you would rather Judge be in the 3-hole, but in this scenario though, like, they're saying that like if we're gonna give him the chance to be the everyday, I would put him as the leadoff, put Judge in the 2-hole. Now you're gonna force them to have to give him shit to hit.
Love it.
If you put him on, now he gets on, and now his stealing capabilities fucks with the pitcher's minds, which now fucks around with their capability of location, and you fuck around and mix with your location with Judge, and he's gonna put it fucking 385 to 425 in right field. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, Chief, I'm all for it. I love Caballero. That was one of the best moves we made last year. So, and I'm excited that we got him for the next 3 seasons. I think he's going to be big. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this offseason transpires. I think we'll see the dominoes falling soon.
Let's go Mets!
I don't know.
Come
on.
No, Tony, like, I haven't heard from you though, like, Tony, like, like, ideally, like, not. Obviously, we all have our craziness, but like, ideally, like, what's your wish list for you guys this year?
For the Mets, oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, like, it's funny you guys mentioned that you thinking the Yankees not getting Bellinger. Like, I really wouldn't mind having Bellinger in the Mets. I think that would be a great spot to throw him in left field.
By the way, Caballero 4 years, including this year, so tons of Caballero control. Bellinger, though, I think.
How old is Caballero?
29, but good deal for us.
I would say, yeah, not bad. But
by
yeah,
the way,
Bellinger,
Tommy, what up, gents?
And he says, Chief making some solid points.
But your Bellinger over Tucker.
I mean, it's tough, dude. I really do wonder, almost like you guys, if Steve Cohen is really gonna like put the bag out for Kyle Tucker.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really wants to. I mean, there's so many other holes. Pitching. Yeah, exactly. Pitching being one of them. Valdez, for everybody else, would be wild.
Yeah.
Also, I forget who else. I was just reading an article, but
another pitcher.
Yeah, I forget who right now. But also a lot from what I'm hearing too is that Senga is going to be traded, which I mean,
I think
is good. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Great. I mean, the guy is not. Although like when he's healthy, stuff seems good, but it's just
still has value.
I mean, that guy is just like everything needs to be like fall into place for him to do well. You know, it's the six pitcher rotation, the extra day off. And then he's just not healthy enough. So I don't know. Right now, I'm eyeing up Bellinger. I mean, I think that would be a great way to bolster the outfield. Dude. He's dialed, obviously. I mean, he's a Gold Glove caliber player, MVP caliber player. Obviously, at least has the ceiling to be. And I still think there's a lot of juice left in him, dude. I think he wants to stay in New York as well. So I think that'd be a pretty fine fit for the Mets. And then you have to figure out, I guess, go after some type of pitching. I know we went down like the free agency list. I mean, I don't know. Again, not a lot of names jump off the page. So I guess we'll see. I mean, you got to re-sign Diaz, and in my opinion, you still have to re-sign Alonso. So right there, probably 3 players that I really, really want would be Bellinger, Alonso, and Diaz to be signed back with the Mets. Big problem. I feel like, I know a lot of rumblings are that Alonso is, could be shopped elsewhere. It's like, especially now after you trade Nimmo, and I know that is probably, the first domino of a few more to fall. But like you have to replace that offensive production somehow. And then if you're losing Alonso too, you have to replace that offensive production. So at that point, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a need. Like you got to sign Alonso. So.
Yeah.
But where would you think that, like, if realistically look around the major leagues and like look at the teams that like are like honestly like playoff teams, you know what I'm saying? Like people that that have a real chance at contending for a World Series, or maybe they're a first baseman away from a World Series. Like, what team is there that's out there? Like, because like I don't know of one that really exists.
I
Maybe
keep
the
going
Mariners,
back
but
to Boston. No, Mariners
they
re-signed Naylor.
signed a Naylor.
But Boston makes a lot of sense, Chief. And I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it in the worst way, but it does make a lot of sense. Michael,
what's up, dog? And how about even honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a team signs him honestly and sticks him at DH. You know?
Yeah. I mean that bat. Oh my God.
Yeah,
the
dude.
Power, and especially too when he's not the guy. I think he's so valuable. He's your third best. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That type of power. I mean, it's scary.
And after this past season, I feel like the market is bigger than last season, which was just the Angels.
Right.
Take it easy over there.
Wow. Okay. No, I just hate.
Why don't you start bleeding and shit?
Yeah. But what are you gonna do? No, I'll be good. So annoying though.
No, he's annoying.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a fascinating off season.
Yeah, I'm excited, dude.
Yeah.
I know a lot of Mets fans, with the Nimmo trade.
Tight.
Tight. I mean, I think there's, again, a sense where people really just thought that Nimmo needed to be a Met for life, which I think he deserved to be honest. It is a little bit head-scratching, I suppose. But again, I mean, people are saying that you freed up some money and you're looking to go after Bellinger in the outfield, which is great. I don't really love, Taylor is going to be in center field. Like,
he's got to be your fourth, fifth outfielder.
Yeah, like you need probably another outfielder on top of a Bellinger. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Like Marte's never had an entire season healthy. Like I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But I mean, that outfield has been a hole in the Mets lineup. I feel like in their defense for a little while now, and you cannot. I know people like right after the Nimmo trade, it was like, oh my God, like this could be every day, projected starters, Nimmo out and left. It's like that cannot happen. Oh, sorry, McNeil rather. McNeil
your fellow Met fan here says he's thrilled the Mets traded Nimmo.
Again, I mean, I feel like if you come at it from a standpoint where it's like this is supposed to, again, free up some money, like to go after a better outfielder, like that's the move. I think people need to take away the the Mets like fandom, nostalgic like love of Brandon Nimmo, which. I mean, that guy was probably one of the prouder Mets I've seen in my lifetime, I feel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's sad. But like Hot Take Johnny is saying, I feel like if, you take that out of the equation, you kind of see like, oh, like this could be a step in the right direction to better the outfield. And, yeah, face value, Simeon, offensively not as good as Nimmo.
Buttoned up defensively.
But, yes, the defense is great. Watching highlights yesterday, the glove, phenomenal.
The double
play action,
dude, Dave.
The quick glove, catching people stealing, shit like that.
Just don't hit 210.
Yeah. I think maybe, who knows? Maybe a little uptick in production.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did read an article too about Nimmo called Jacob deGrom right after he waived the no trade clause.
Yep.
So I really would have liked to hear what that conversation's like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you finally got the fuck out of there. No, I'm serious. I mean, DeGrom probably tight, right? I mean, he probably did say something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, DeGrom's another pitcher you can probably throw in the same category as Nimmo, right?
Yeah.
Whereas you would think, he should have been a Met for his entire career,
right.
Or at least
the
bulk of it,
kerfuffle,
dude.
the injuries, the MRI tubes.
The phantom injuries, dude. MRI shows negative. Another MRI, negative. We have no idea what it is.
Oh, God. But, yeah, I'm excited for the offseason. Can't wait for the dominoes to fall.
Yeah, me too, dude. Talking about it is getting me hyped up.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're about to jump into the frenzy, fellas, but really appreciate you guys joining us. That was awesome.
All right, no doubt. It was good to talk to you.
Likewise. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
Absolutely, boys. Happy
Thanksgiving.
Peace out.
We'll talk later.
All right. See you guys.
I mean, come on. This is, what are we doing
on the
here?
line. Let's get the music going, Tony. Come on.
Let's get the music going.
Week 13. NFL Super Frenzy.
It is a super frenzy. The banner up here. You know the deal. It doesn't really matter, right? It's Thanksgiving Day here. I don't care what you have, the pork shoulders, the turkey, fried, baked, whatever. The common denominator is football, baby. 1 p.m., we're going to Ford Field. Pretty interesting matchup, I'll say here, Brian. Lions taking on the Pack. Both teams similar records here. Packs 7-3-1 here. You mentioned the tie yesterday. Very interesting there for the division. Detroit 7-4. They're 4-1 at home. Packers solid on the road at 3-1-1. Jordan Love for the most part this season keeping it buttoned up. Last couple weeks though, struggling, I suppose, in terms of maybe closing some teams out. The back-to-back losses against Carolina and Philly were tough. Bounce back since then, though. Giants, Minnesota, both dubs. Maybe easier teams. I don't know. Lions, though, winners of 3 of their last 5, beat the Giants in overtime. The running game, are they going to be running over the Pack on Thursday, tomorrow?
I think this is going to be a shootout. We'll see the Packers offense, little boost getting Jacobs back, even though Wilson filled in great. But I think it's the Lions. I think even when they're going against a tough defense, when they're at home, they're going to score. So I think it's going to be a shootout. How about this? Another overtime game.
Wow.
I've been going back and forth with this one, but I do think the Lions at home will prevail. I'm going to say 35-28. Get your Gibbs, your St. Brown, anytime touchdowns, your Goff, probably 2 passing touchdowns. This is going to be a fun one. But give me the Lions and the over.
Lions and the over. Very interesting there. Next game, 4:30. Let's go. Midday here. A few apps in the belly. Maybe a couple drinks as well. You'll be watching the Cowboys at AT&T Stadium hosting the Kansas City Chiefs here. It'll be pretty interesting to see what happens here. The Chiefs, -4.5 is what it opened at. The spread is now down to -3.5. Over-under is 52.5. Both teams here, having kind of wonky seasons. Dallas 5-5-1, Chiefs 6-5-1 here. The Chiefs, speaking of overtime, just beat the Colts in OT 23-20, feeling pretty good on the heels of that win, I'm sure. The boys, speaking of feeling good, back-to-back wins, Vegas, Eagles. Cowboys, good offense. Chiefs are kind of due for a little bit of a run here. What do you think?
It's kind of funny. Jay in the comments must have already bet the Chiefs because he has them winning by 4. I hate to disappoint there, but I do think the Chiefs win, but I think the cover is tight. I don't like the 3 in the hook. And also it's interesting. You got Nance and Romo on the call. Nance actually a guest on Mad Dog yesterday. And actually inviting him and his son to Pebble Beach, get a golf round in.
Oh, that's
awesome.
awesome.
That was interesting. Also, Nance, some event with Romo, Team Top Golf tonight. He might be a little hungover, was a little under the weather, coughing the water bottle yesterday on the interview. But nevertheless, Tony, I think this is going to be a great game. Overtime again, but this time it's not going to be Aubrey from 64, but Butker from 56. Tough one for Jerry and the fellas. But give me the Chiefs 31-28. Cowboys +3.5 and the over.
Overtime. All right, let's go now. Prime time Thursday night. You're eating your pecan pie at this time. The Ravens at 8:20 p.m. hosting the Cincinnati Bengals here. Confirmed Burrow getting the start. When asked why at this point in the season, he says because it's a fucking football game, baby. The Bengals +7 here on the spread. Total is 52.5. Going to be pretty interesting to see what Joe Burrow out there does. Who knows? Chiefs 4 losses in a row. You look at the Ravens, they're going to make it 6 in a row, I believe. Ravens obviously are hot. Will they remain hot?
I think this is a nuts game, another shootout, no overtime. I think what happens here, I think obviously Burrow, who didn't look good when he played this year, I think comes back, doesn't miss a beat. Peppers chase with targets.
Peppers.
But I think what happens is the Ravens, 2-minute drill, extra point to tie the game. They go for 2.
Peppers.
Get it. Win by 1. Not a cover, but it's a win. So I have Baltimore winning 29-28 in the final seconds. Another Thanksgiving classic. But give me the Bengals +7 and the over.
Love that there. No days off. We move to Friday now, 3 p.m. Prime Video. Dude, the weekend is just getting started as the Eagles are hosting the Chicago Bears. The DTV pick the Bears. Josh B was jealous. Eagles coming in here at -7. Total is 44.5 here, Brian. Bears hot. We're going to make it 5 in a row. Eagles just lost to Dallas. The upset a little bit there. You enjoyed that. Are you going to enjoy another Eagles loss?
So an Eagles win, but not with the spread. Give me the Bears +7, but the Eagles, Elliott, 44 for the win, 20-17.
Solid.
A defensive battle.
The book there on Friday, and let's jump to Sunday now. We're going typical schedule, 1 p.m. Niners-Browns, another DTV pick, I believe here. San Francisco -4.5. The total is 36.5. Niners playing for the division here, 8-4. You know the deal. Browns, Shador, who knows? What do you know, Brian?
I know that the Niners will win this game. I think they win by a touchdown. I respect the Browns' defense, not the offense. Shador, Salah could be a problem. Home game, road game, doesn't matter. Purdy's got to button it up. I think they'll try to get McCaffrey the short throws, not as many shots downfield.
Oh my God, we're back.
I just blacked out.
Blacked out. The accidental
I think we
Uber,
blacked
dude.
out in Tennessee.
Oh my God, dude. What was your final score though for the?
Whoa. I had the Niners 20-13, so Niners in the under.
Niners and the under. There we go. All is good here. Audio sounds great. We look great. And you know who else looks good? The Jacksonville Jaguars, when compared to the Tennessee Titans, 1 o'clock here on Sunday. They'll be there at Nissan Stadium, Jacksonville, -6.5. Total is 41.5. Tennessee Titans, no need to talk about them. Winless at home, though. I guess it's just maybe one thing to take note. Jags are going to make it 3 in a row here. Do they do it?
I think there is a reason to talk about them because they get their second win of the season. Santa Claus came early in Nashville.
Hey, now.
Cam Ward, his second career win. I think he throws for 250, 2 scores, go-ahead touchdown, 2-minute drill, ugly game, 17-10, Titans, and the under.
Buttoning it up over there at Nissan Stadium. Let's see what happens at Lucas Oil Stadium as the Colts hosting the Texans. Still 1 o'clock, obviously. The Colts -4.5. Total is 44.5. A lot of fours in there. Texans, interesting. Obviously getting some players back on their roster from injury. Their winners of 3 in a row here. We're going to make it 4. Colts dropped 2 of their last 3. A couple overtime games for them as well involved. The Colts going to bounce back.
A lot of tight one-possession games here. Colts win but don't cover.
Oh.
I think Badgley from 44, and I'm going to say the Colts, it's 24-21. So give me the Texans +4.5.
Wow.
And just on the over.
And just as we go to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, the Dolphins are taking on the Saints. I don't know what to think here, though. Dolphins -6 here. Over-under is 42.5. We know some of the woes the Dolphins have had this year, but wait a minute now. Back-to-back wins, Washington in overtime, Buffalo in regulation. And they beat Atlanta, too, like 3-4 weeks ago at that point. So we're a little bit better than the Saints. Saints +225 value?
Dolphins 20-6. I think A-Shane over 100 yards, anytime touchdown. Tua 200 yards. Give him 1 touchdown. And, the Saints shuck this, shuck that. Dolphins and the under.
Dolphins and the under. Let's go to MetLife now. Why not? Still 1 o'clock time slot. The Jets taking on the Falcons. Not much to talk about in terms of the Jets, especially if your name is Brian Barnaby. The Jets here +2.5 on the spread. Over/under is 39.5. The Falcons, a game you were vaunting over for our picks. What's happening here?
Falcons, we are going to go with the score of 23-6. And they rushed for 250 on the ground. Cousins throws for 110. Doesn't matter because Bijan is over 150. The Falcons and the under.
All right, whatever, dude. Falcons, Jets, who cares? Still chugging along here. Still 1 o'clock. On Sunday, the Bucks at home are going to be hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Cards coming in here plus 3.5. A tight spread. Total is 44.5. Opened at 48.5, Brian. So people have been hammering this under, which is pretty interesting. The spread was also -6, mind you. Now it's -3.5 for the Bucks. So it could be a good time, honestly, to hit Bucks and the over. I don't know, though. Mayfield out. Going to be tough there. Both teams trying to snap a 3-game losing streak, by the way.
Yeah, I would say it's a good time to hit the Cards plus 3.5. I think they go outright. Brissett is fine. He is playing. That makes a big difference. We'll see about Harrison, but Michael Wilson has done a good job as the de facto number one wide receiver with him being injured. But yeah, I like the way Brissett's been playing.
Whatever.
Teddy, I don't know. I think the moment might be too big. Give me the Cards winning this one. Let's say 20-13. So we'll go Cardinals plus 3.5 and the under.
All right, that's fine there. Let's go next game. Carolina Panthers hosting the Rams. Oh, boy, watch out. The spread is large. Rams -10.5 here. Open at 8.5. People were liking that. Over-under is 44.5. Panthers, obviously, you said it earlier in the week. Young, not the guy. Stafford is that guy. How do you see this game unfolding?
Yeah, I mean, that spread is heavy. It's a road game. I don't know. Teams playing in Carolina sometimes don't play the best. I know they're only 3-2, but sometimes, I don't know, the weather's weird, this and that. So I think that the Rams win, but I have them winning by 7. So I'm going to say Rams winning 28-21, but their 10th victory of the season, 10-2. So we're going to go the Panthers plus 10.5 and the over.
I like that call there. Let's go to the 4 o'clock time zone now. It's Sunday. Maybe you dove into some of the turkey leftovers already while your mother's making a Sunday dinner. All right, the fucking crescent rolls, the turkey sandwich, and it's the Seahawks hosting the Minnesota Vikings here. Storyline here, Sam Darnold is the storyline here. Seahawks -11.5 on the spread. People still hammering it. Over is 41.5 here. The Hawks. Winners of 4 of the last 5, having a great season. Sam Darnold having a great year, having a good life right now without the Minnesota Vikings. How badly is this beatdown going to be?
I think it's 31-9.
There we go.
With the Seahawks winning.
Sam Darnold.
Walker, big game. Darnold takes it easy. A little dap up on the sideline with O'Connell. But yeah, give me Smith and Jigba. Why not? Another touchdown. But we are going to go Seattle and the under.
Darnold said this could have been us, dude. All right, let's go now. Next game here, 4:25. Steelers, Bills here. The DTV pick in their finest here. Buffalo -3.5 in the Steel City. Over-under is 47.5, Brian. What do you got?
I mean, basically, this could be Sean McDermott coaching for his job. I think he steps up. Rodgers plays. He doesn't. He's banged up. I don't know. The Steelers seem like they're heading in the wrong direction. I know the Bills have lost some games as well, but I think Allen lights it up. 300 yards, 2 passing, 2 rushing. And I think the Bills win 31-20. So give me the Bills and the over.
Bills over. Next game. Last game in the 4 o'clock time zone here. Chargers, Raiders at SoFi. Watch out. Chargers -8.5. Another big spread number here. Went down, actually. Was opened at -10. So that's pretty interesting there. Total was 40.5. I don't know. Geno Smith, pick city, losing games left and right. They're going to make it 5 or 6 in a row, I believe. Chargers, just maybe good timing for the matchup. What do you got?
24-3 Chargers. O'Marion Hampton could come back for this game. I think a good mix of run and pass. But yeah, you give me the Chargers. Like I said, did I already give the score up?
I don't think you did.
I don't know why. All right, but anyway.
It's been a long frenzy.
Yeah, 24-3, Tony. So give me the Chargers and the under.
That's right. Prime time. Almost forgot, dude. 8:20 p.m. We're going to go to Maryland here as the Commanders, are hosting the Broncos. This was a TCA pick here.
Outright.
Which I don't mind here. Broncos on the spread, -6. Oh, excuse me. Bo Nix having a good year. Commies up and down here, 3-8, nothing good. Broncos hot. What do you got?
I think Mariota, playing to be the Jets' starting quarterback next season, wins this game outright.
Stop it.
I am going to say they win 17-14. And I'm going to say Mariota, game-winning touchdown, 20 seconds remaining, 90 yards in 90 seconds. Commanders and the under. And just like that, your Week 13 NFL Frenzy. Happy Thanksgiving to your mother. And let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle pick. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink Washington made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turn. Side of the net. Between the legs and they score. Filthy. David Pasternak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
I do see on here JD saying happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to JD, and it was good catching up with him yesterday. But a little light last night in the hot NHL. Only one game. The Stars 8-3, 4 in the first period. Really just a complete bloodbath, and it seems like every year this Oilers team just goes through this stretch where they seem like one of the worst teams in hockey, and then you end up being in the Stanley Cup Finals. So who really knows? But I was kind of talking about with Corey. The Stars feel like a sleeper team just because they haven't had that playoff success in a little bit. But I think there's so much talent on this team. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with. That's for sure. And, JD included, because I know all of us, me, you, Tony, hoping that the Rangers can be that team to reckon with. And they will have an opportunity in Raleigh tonight, a little pre-Thanksgiving festivities.
Yeah.
Coming off the tight win against the Blues.
That's right.
Tough schedule coming up. Have been overall a solid team on the road, dealing with some injuries. I think JT Miller still out.
Yes.
Quick on IR.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about this matchup with Carolina, who's 6-2-1 at home, 14-6-2 overall?
I don't hate it, to be honest. I mean, Carolina's a little banged up themselves. Kachekov, I think, is on the IR. So is Keandre Miller. I think Stahl is out with an illness. So it should be pretty interesting to see kind of maybe some of the guys they are unable.
I think Miller might be back, by the way.
Keandre Miller will be back tonight. Really? I heard
JT Miller.
Okay.
Keandre
Miller out.
Is he out?
Is he not?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought, because I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Day to day, it looks like he might be back.
Got banged up against Buffalo, I believe.
Little reunion game.
I know, due tribute video, perhaps. But in any case, if it actually hurts them. I mean, Miller was having some good stretches this season already, so I kind of like maybe some of the injuries that Carolina's suffering. I feel like Rangers right now playing good hockey on the road as well. And again, I mean, Hurricanes, Anderson has had some good games too, but some, not terrible stats, I suppose, but 5-5, 2 overtime losses, a 307 goals against an average, and an 881 save percentage. I think it's safe to say that Igor can outperform, Anderson in this light. And not to mention, you're seeing a lot of gutsy players right now. Sam Carrick, Vladislav Gavrikov being two of them.
JD, you have to be, we didn't talk about it yesterday. Gavrikov. We and Tony were getting riled.
Yeah.
The game on Monday. I mean, he was all over the ice.
Everywhere.
And where we've had the Rangers, some questionable front office decisions, Gavrikov seems like one of the best decisions they've made in a couple of years.
Gavrikov.
No, but Gavrikov riled, wanting credit for the tip-in.
Yeah, dude, the Broadway hat, dude, he got after the game against the Blues. So you love to see that, dude. And like I said, it just seems like some of these guys are playing for each other. Maybe right now, who knows, So I guess we'll see what happens. I do feel good. I mentioned that I made the bet Rangers over tonight. The over is 5.5. I think it's very
hammered. So interesting with that. So that kind of means like Igor not like lights out. Road game, tough opponent.
Yeah, of course, dude. I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure. Again, I mean, I could see it being like a 4-2 game. Empty netter at the end there, 3-2 tight. Rangers hold off. Empty netter, 4-2. Rangers over. Win some money.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, dude? I know I got a couple bets going now.
Yeah, I want to see them put up 4 or 5 here. Win this game decisively. Listen, Carolina, not a pushover at all, but the Rangers, it's go time. You know, and you can't, you know, you want to just go into this one, take an early lead, and kind of go from there and build upon it because, you know, this is a close game. You let Carolina hang around.
They're too good.
They're too good.
They are very good. They're very good.
Where they're going to make you pay for that. So, you know, it'll be interesting. But I'm excited to watch that one. 7 o'clock. You know, on MSG. So
I'll be watching.
Time for the picks.
From Staten Island, dude. I'll be watching.
Whose pick is first?
I think I went first yesterday, right?
All right. So strike up the music. Another edition, a Wednesday Thanksgiving Eve edition of the Frozen Frenzy, brought to you by Velvet Llama.
You know the deal.
And it's the Lenovo Center. It's Raleigh, North Carolina. It's the Rangers plus 165, Carolina minus 195. You mentioned the total 5.5.
Like those numbers.
You want to win, you got to score, and I'm hopeful that they'll do that. And I'm hopeful that Igor buttoned up maybe a 28 of 30 in net, and then you know, score 4. How about that? I think 4 different goal scorers. Give me JT in his return from injury. Give me Panarin. How about Foxy with his 4th? And then maybe Mika. You never know what you're going to get out of him. But I'm going to say a Ranger 4-2 must-needed victory. Make it a happy Thanksgiving. Rangers and the over.
Make it a happy Thanksgiving. No, right there with you, bud. All right, let's see. The slate, I know, didn't really look ahead that much. Focus on the Rangers, whatever. I mean, I guess give me the Panthers at home right now.
Love that one.
I know, I do like that one as well, which is why I'm going to take it. Let's go to Florida, Amaranth, Sunrise, Bank Arena, whatever. Flyers minus 175, over-under is 5.5. I think the Panthers may score 6 goals on their own, to be honest. Look at the Panthers here, just trounced on Nashville 8-3. That was a great pick, I believe, by you, Brian. So I feel like that they can definitely score a lot here. Flyers middling, just got shut out by the Lightning. So I feel like some good tending their way. Bobrovsky's not boasting great numbers. Does only average 2.8 goals against, but the 887 save percentage. I say he's going to bump those numbers up tonight and give him the 3rd shutout of the year. Panthers win this one. I'm going to go with the 6-0. Give me Panthers and the over, baby.
I'm going to run it back with the Tampa Bay Lightning. This one also is in Florida at Benchmark Arena. I think Vasilevsky buttoned up maybe 24 of 25, and I think they score 5 goals. You know, so we're going to definitely go with the Lightning here. Minus 185. I think they're coming into their own. So it's the Lightning, and total-wise on here, it looks like the total is like the long, okay, 5.5. So it'll be the Lightning and the over.
The Lightning and the over, you said. Okay, that's very good there. Sharks plus 300 against Colorado. Watch out, dude. Give me a get-right spot for the Detroit Red Wings. Why not? Shaking off that 4-3 tough loss against New Jersey. Was it Chief that was chirping me?
Yes.
Jersey fan, fine, whatever, Chief. Red Wings are winning tonight, though, against the Predators. Predators lost 4 of the last 5, has gotten shut out 2 of the last 3 games they played. And then I mentioned the 8-3 loss to Florida, so not good. Being outscored, Brian, 15-3 in the past 3 games. So give me the Red Wings here. Over-under is 5.5 as well, so I'll hammer the over. Detroit over. They win this game. I'll say 5-2. Predators scored 2, but Dylan Larkin, 2 goals, 2 assists. He's in on most of the play there. Detroit in the over.
Let's go to UBS Arena.
Oh,
the Islanders.
No. Bruins.
Minus 165. The Bruins, the road woes, Tony. Plus 140.
Okay.
Schaefer hasn't had a point in a couple of games. I think 2 points for him tonight. I think you're going to see Sorokin buttoned up. This is an under game. But give me the Isles winning 3-1. So we're going to go Islanders and the under.
Islanders under. A lot of New York flavor over there for your picks.
Yeah.
Third game, last game for me. You got a couple late night action tonight. Mammoth hosting the Canadiens, Ducks hosting the Canucks. Two games are kind of torn between. I do love a good dog. So I guess give me the Canadiens on the road. Why not? They're 5-2-2 on the road. Pretty solid. Coming in here plus 125, over under 6.5. And oh man, they were going through it. A 4-game losing streak just snapped with this game against Toronto. 5-2 victory. Feel good about themselves. Mammoth could be a bit of a wall block here. They've been playing well. Just beat Vegas. Just beat the Rangers. I'm kind of hating this pick now that I'm talking more about it. But give me Nick Suzuki a hat trick. Cole Caulfield 2 goals, 2 assists. Canadians score 7 on the woolly Mammoth over there. They win this game. I'll say 7-4. A lot of offense, a lot of goals. Montreal and the over.
And just like that, that is your Wednesday edition of the Frozen Frenzy. So a good one there. And it's time for our favorite time of the day, the grid up. Kind of interesting grid here today. The Pittsburgh Pirates, usually a nemesis of ours, Tony.
Brad Hand, though, could be top left.
I would say just go with it. Right?
It also could be top middle as well if you know someone Blue Jays.
I mean, I know Wells, but he's 8%. Do we want something better than that? But I feel like there's other.
Well, so what do you got? Like Padres, Washington. I got like Josh Bell. And that's, I think, to the extent of what I would think of right now.
Well, let me see what Bell is. But I
he may be kind of high. I don't
6.
know. Okay.
We'll start with Hand. I think go with Hand.
So Hand top left.
Yeah.
Hand. Okay. Yeah. Brad Hand. 1%, baby.
There we go. There we go. And then I guess we could do shortstop. Let's see. So shortstop for Toronto. I'm thinking IKF.
Yeah, shortstop. For
3%.
Toronto. IKF.
Yeah.
Why not, dude?
And let's see here. Shortstop for the Nationals. Just thinking about different guys they've had over the years.
Shortstop for the Nationals.
Orlando Cabrera.
5%.
5%.
Damn, who the hell is their backup?
I don't know. Has Zach Short played there?
No. Luis Perez? Is it Perez? No. I guess we can just go Orlando Cabrera. 5% is fine.
And then this is a really good one to make up for the percents, and we're a little tight on the 8% there combined with those two. Eric Almonte, Eric with a CK, took over for Jeter after he slid into third in Toronto, I think opening day, separated shoulder. So CK.
Oh, Eric with a CK.
Yeah. Almonte.
Wow.
Yep.
0.05 for Eric.
And then for the Pirates, you could do Ronzi Contreras.
I like that.
And let's see here. For the Padres, you could do, just trying to get a little creative here. Thinking about different pitchers. I mean, I guess Profar is probably fine, right? Profar is 2%.
For
Born outside.
Padres and born outside. Yeah, I like that. Profar is good. Jerkson, Profar, 2%. Love that. Dead nuts. We could do Trevor Williams. And then it's like, I don't know, dude, other than Batista, like, who do you got for Pirates, Blue Jays?
So I do have AJ Burnett, but he's 8%.
You think Jose Batista would be less than that?
I would say less. Yep.
Really?
Jose Batista, yes. Yep. Go ahead.
All right. 2018, Jose Batista.
17%.
Wow.
Had it. So I guess that means just go Josh Bell at 6 and just get out of Dodge. And JD, by the way, says, just saw a tweet that Haslam could clean house at the end of Brown's season. Obviously makes sense, given how bad they've been. Did we miss the boat here?
Batista.
Russell
Martin. AJ Burnett, you had mentioned Mel Cabrera. Jesse Chavez. Miguel Batista. J.A. Happ. Keep that in mind. All right, I guess we're going to go to the gridiron now, though.
Yeah,
let's go, dude.
Let's go to the gridiron.
Gobble, gobble.
And then I have a good one at 1% for the Colts, 10,000 yards. Nick Foles.
1%.
There we go. All right, and then just thinking about the Eagles, something different. I don't know, maybe Vic. Vic is 11. Or Cobb. Did Cobb do it? I feel like he did. Let me just check. Might be tight though. Let's see. Kevin Cobb.
For who?
No, he didn't. Okay. No, for the Eagles. I'm just trying to think about someone else. Mark Sanchez. Do Mark Sanchez.
Eagles, 10,000?
Yep.
2%. Let's go, dude.
And then let's see.
Bills.
I'm thinking about Tyrod. There is Mitch the bitch. Yep, Mitch the bitch.
Is it
Mitchell?
Yeah.
Trubisky.
I don't know. He went by Mitchell.
Yeah.
But it was just a Mitch.
Jags, Eagles, Hugh Douglas.
5%.
There we go. All right. Let's see on here. So the Browns. Let's see. Browns, Bills. Tyrod's in play, but probably high. Amari Cooper, maybe. Let me just see what that looks like. 39. Jesus. Jags, Bills, the Browns with Zane Gonzalez on the Colts. No, okay. Let's see. Browns, Eagles, maybe. On the Browns. Other quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers. Jacksonville and the Bills. Jacksonville and the Colts. Colts and the Browns. Eagles and the Browns. Eagles and the Browns.
No help from the boys.
Eagles and the Browns seems like there's a couple guys.
You want to look it up?
I guess you could start.
Remember yesterday? I forget who it was for, but you looked it up and you just said the name immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip Dorsett. There we go.
Phil, dead nuts.
And then Tommy complaining about the music, saying it's too loud.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I can lower it a little bit.
Let's see. So, good one there by Josh. Eagles, Brown. Is it? I don't think it's not Olivia or Vernon. No.
Sorry, I was looking up Browns, Eagles.
Isn't it Kenny Pickett? No?
No.
What the fuck?
For Browns, Eagles?
Yeah.
I got a quarterback that you've used before, played for the Jets. Drafted by the Cardinals, 3rd round, 2002. At a Sam Houston State.
McCown.
Yes.
As in Josh.
Josh McCown for Eagles Browns, yes. 17%.
Wow.
I know, right? I think that would be too much. Looked like Jeff Garcia, another quarterback, could have been used. Ty Detmer.
Okay.
There's not a lot of players here. Miles Austin. Boom. Boom. DeAndre Carter. All right, so what do you want to do? Browns, Colts next?
Yeah. It's annoying. I have Trent Richardson, but he's 32%.
32%. Couple quarterbacks here. All right, this guy you may know. All right, he is. I guess he was kind of like more of like a career backup quarterback, but went to Michigan State, undrafted. Looks like has a Super Bowl victory. I want to assume it's with the Pats.
Hoyer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Brian Hoyer.
Probably high.
Oh yeah, you want to do someone else then?
I don't know. I mean, is there anybody else that I'm really going to get?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's another quarterback here. Also started with New England. They went to Indianapolis.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Dude Brissett, I guess.
For Browns Colts.
12. All right. And then Browns Bills.
Browns Bills. Any help? Browns Bills. Elijah Moore.
Thank you, Josh.
5%.
Jacksonville and the Bills.
Okay.
Rob Johnson.
Rob Johnson. 8%.
All right. Not our best, but we grinded it out, right?
Yeah, these are going to be tough, dude. These are tough.
Let's go to the hardwood.
Tommy. Gabe Davis at Hot Take Johnny. It's all right. We're on to the hardwood, boys.
All right.
We get the Knicks in there. Josh Ibino.
So many possibilities here. I feel like for the Knicks, though, what I like with the 20,000 career points.
Yes.
Who might he came at the end? Why am I blanking on who I'm thinking of? It wasn't T-Mac, not Steve Francis. Who the hell came? This is actually pissing me off. All right, well, we'll think about that for a second.
All
right. Let's see here.
Knicks Bulls. Hot Take Johnny says Bill Cartwright.
Go ahead.
7% for Bill.
There
Billy
he is.
Boy. Knicks Bucks. Greg Anthony.
Go ahead.
0.5 for Mr. Anthony.
And here goes Anthony.
Love that.
Let's see.
What else we got, Josh? We got quicker than that, dude. I thought you were more than the Knicks.
Yeah, what happened, Josh? What happened?
What happened, Josh?
I'm thinking Grayson Allen for the Bucks and the Jazz.
Bucks Jazz. Grayson Allen.
And here goes Allen.
13% for good old Allen. First round pick 2018. Grayson Allen.
Okay.
Hold the phone and then fuck.
I gotta get these 20,000 points here.
Think about it, dude.
Not Conley, right?
Boom, boom,
No, of course not.
boom,
No, and this is annoying me with the Knicks. There was somebody that they got at like the end of their career. I don't know why I thought they had gotten T-Mac, but I guess it's not T-Mac that I was thinking of. Other guys that have been like a swing and a miss, which really shouldn't be too hard to think of, but for whatever reason right now, it's just not happening.
I think the same thing's happening to Josh too, huh?
Yeah,
Josh, such a
it's
fake.
not J.R. Smith.
Fake.
It's not Chauncey Billups.
Fake Josh.
I don't know if Amari got there. Probably not. No. I guess I could go way back.
Back.
Going. I mean Bernard King, I guess.
Bernard King for what?
I mean, just every single person I guess. Just it's not it.
Knicks had T-Mac at the end of his career.
But when I put him in, it doesn't. He must have not had 20,000 points. Yeah, he didn't have 20,000 points, which is crazy. Like literally every single person I type in, just nope, not 20,000, not 20,000. let's see here though. Kings Bucks. I don't think Ilya Sola, right? No. Not Corver, not Isaiah Thomas. This is crazy, dude. This is actually one of the hardest ones we've had. What, did McGrady not have the 20,000?
18 and change.
So ridiculous, right?
Crawford for the Knicks. Crawford.
I don't know if he had 20.
Jamal.
No. Isn't this nuts? There's just nobody besides Patrick Ewing.
Go to Patrick Ewing.
I'm gonna just do it on mine to see how high it is. 58%. Who the hell? Nick Hall of Famer, not Bernard King, Clyde Frazier. I guess. I don't know if he had 20,000 points.
I would imagine, right?
Let me just check.
Walt.
Clyde. Let's see. Why is this the weirdest fucking thing? This is like basketball reference legacy.
20,000 points. He did not have 20,000 points.
Nobody has 20,000 points. It's like really annoying.
He had 15 and change.
If it's not Clyde, I don't know. And then it's just weird with Utah. Who am I missing?
Melo for the Knicks.
Oh yeah, I guess just do him. He's gonna be lower, so whatever. It's still high.
Anthony.
Lower
37.
than 58.
Yeah.
The Kings, like Peja's not there. Did Chris Webber?
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Tom.
No. It's like what the literal like
F. What the fucking fuck. Oh my God, it's NBA.
Okay. But DeRozan, who else was in that
DeMar
deal?
DeRozan
With the Bulls. I mean, I guess look up Bucks and the Kings.
A guy we've used before recently, second round pick by the Cavaliers in 2012, playing out of Marquette here.
Jay Crowder.
Yeah. %.
There we go. All right, and then look
Bulls,
up
Kings.
Bulls, Jazz.
There's a few that are kind of obvious, I feel. Maybe I can go. Another guy we've used before. Second round pick, 2003 by the New Jersey Nets. Played for Creighton in college.
Doug McDermott.
No. He was drafted by the Nets, but debuted for the 76ers in 03-04. Yeah, dog. Kyle Korver. That was for Bulls Jazz.
And I guess we want to just fill this thing out since no one's helping, so just put DeRozan there.
DeMar DeRozan for Kings.
Points, yep.
%.
Oh, fuck. I meant it for... It doesn't matter. I guess it actually worked. I didn't know he had 20,000 points. I meant for that one, but...
Oh, you meant for
Kings?
Kings?
Look up Bulls Kings, yeah.
Bulls Kings, even though you said Kings points.
Right. That's exactly what happened.
You did that?
No, I did.
All right, Kev Do.
Bulls,
Kev
Jazz. No. Josh B, the girls, half day. We missed Shannon Anderson for Bulls Jazz, whatever. Thank you, though.
Oh, who the fuck are these people? DeMar DeRozan. I mean, Jesus. Oh my God. All right. This guy, okay, born in Queensbridge, New York, went to St. John's, drafted first round, 16th overall by the Bulls in 99. Played for the Bulls here for almost 3 years. 99, 2000 to 02, he played with the Bulls, but in 02, he was traded to Indianapolis. The Pacers played there till 05, then went to Sacramento for a few years till 08, then went to Houston till 09.
And he used to like to have beers at St. John's at the halftime locker room at MSG, and that would be the one, the only Meta World Peace. All right,
2%.
20,000 points for the Jazz. That's all we need.
Our test, hot take, Johnny has it.
Hammered.
Jazz.
Oh, Darren Williams, maybe? I'm going to check that one.
20,000 points.
Maybe not, though. Nope, of course not.
There's only 2 Utah Jazz players who
I don't think
actually.
Booza, but that's probably for their career.
Yeah. So you don't want that?
Well, I mean, there's got to be.
All right. What the fuck, dude? I hate looking. It's impossible to look this up, dude. Okay.
Not the mailman.
There are 42 players in NBA history who have achieved that feat, by the way. Played for the Jazz, 1,000 points. Josh B says Karl Malone.
Yeah, which is probably 90.
This guy, who the hell is this guy? I mean, has 20,000 points, I guess. Shooting guard out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Went to the University of Arkansas. Does he really have 20,000 though? Let's see. Totals. Got on totals. Wow, he does. 20,407 points for this guy, who is the 10th overall pick in the 2001 NBA draft by the Boston Celtics, Brian. He played just a season and a half, really, with Boston, then went to Phoenix from 01 to 05. Then started for Atlanta from 06 to 2012, then with the Brooklyn Nets.
Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. Good one. That is a good one.
6% for Joe Johnson.
Not bad. Under 100, grinding it out. Hopefully the ice isn't a grind out. Hopefully Tommy Donovan is standing by live on the line, Tony.
Yeah, so we got a couple here to think about. All right. I guess going in a little bit of a diagonal here, we can go with Avs Senators. We can do Derek Brassard.
Go ahead.
A familiar guy in this area. And then Dead Nuts, we can do Jimmy Vesey.
There we go.
Okay. And then I guess not so much in the diagonal because I don't really know shit about Sabres 1,000-point career players. Who knows? But Canucks Sabres is your boy Evander Kane.
There we go. And then also for Toronto for the points, John Tavares, 12%.
John Tavares. Let's get you in the mix here. I would imagine Marlowe was low, but that's fine, dude. Let's get Johnny T involved. And then
who's the guy?
Oh, we can do Craig Anderson for Sabres Senators.
There we go.
Craig Anderson, another familiar face around here.
I'm kind of thinking. Oh no! Wow, he doesn't have 1,000 career points. That's surprising.
No,
I thought it was Kadri, but I guess not.
Senators Toronto is going to be tough. Vancouver Toronto, the Canadian flavors here. I mean, we could do McKinnon for Avs 1,000 points.
6%. I can't believe
for
that.
McKinnon, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that. Let's bang it. And then I feel like this is going to be where it's like, yo, dog, like.
No, but there's got to be some
dude.
guy that like barely played for the Sabres that's really good. No.
That has 1,000 points.
Yeah, I don't think Eichel has it yet, right?
I don't think Eichel has it. No.
Tage doesn't.
Definitely not. I don't think like a Kyle Akaposo would.
Gorgiev didn't play for the Canucks, right?
No. No.
Senators, Maple Leafs. Okay, well.
You want to look it up?
Yeah, I feel like the Sabres.
1,000 points. No, there should be a guy, but who? Jeremy Roenick?
Did he play for the Sabres?
Did he have 1,000 points?
No.
No 1,000 points for him?
No.
Nah. LaFontaine. LaFontana. Pat LaFontaine.
There we go.
34%.
All right, and then I guess we'll do
that
guessing
hot
game
take, Johnny.
with the
Let's
other
go.
two.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right, so we're gonna go Canucks and Avalanche players. Okay. So trying to think of guys that you know. This guy became a general manager. I believe he was a goalie. He was a goalie for the Islanders, and then I think he became the Islanders general manager.
Oh, shit. What
Goalie
year?
like 20 years ago.
Oh.
05 to 06. Started with Philadelphia. And his last name is a type of weather.
So, like, sunny?
No, but...
Cloudy.
No, you had the S right.
Stormy.
No.
Type of weather.
If it's not sunny, it's not raining, but it's...
Snowy.
Snowing. So
Snowing.
Snow. Garth Snow, Tony? Come on.
I got nothing on Garth Snow, dude.
You know Garth Snow.
Stop it. If it's not sunny, it's obviously snowing. That's the other thing.
All right. Dial it in.
One more. We can get through this here.
All right.
Garth.
Okay.
Oh, was born in Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
All right, for this one, let me just see. Anybody? Okay, for the tenders, a guy that's been
Thank you, Josh.
the Maple Leafs tender in the last couple of years.
Wool.
He actually currently
Campbell.
is in Seattle.
Grubauer. DeCord is in
Toronto
Seattle.
for only one season. Started with Pittsburgh, went to Ottawa, Toronto, and then this year is in Seattle.
Started with Pittsburgh.
And it's somebody's last name that we make a joke
Jari,
with. Like,
no.
in the NFL, he's a quarterback, and we always say, and like then his name.
Allen.
No. It's a guy that's not that good. But we always say, and here goes
Murray.
Yes.
Oh, Matt Murray.
There we go.
Matt Murray.
There we go.
I should have known that one from the get-go. 6% for Matt Murray.
Love it.
All right. That's it.
Wow. That's all we got. The second 2-hour plus edition of the Sports Report this
Hot
week.
diggity
Running
dog.
on fumes. Well-deserved vacation.
Yes.
The Garden Friday with Mark. The Butka video.
Garth Snow.
Everybody's going to be on the lookout for that. But what an abbreviated week here. Really tons of interaction today. Love having the fellas in the Discord. A lot of calls this week. Jake on Monday. That was great.
Oh, yeah, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Chief today. Discord rocking.
Kev do the call. It's kind of nice to kind of get a little pushback on him. You know, he's usually the one calling out. It's nice to kind of
That's true.
Poke the bear a little bit, I guess you could say.
Yeah, of course, dude. I think Johnny also today in the comments.
Yes, good to have Hot Day
Have
Johnny.
a great holiday,
JD,
he says.
Thanks, JD, for tuning in
Absolutely.
as well. But yeah, great day, great week. We want everyone to have a great holiday. But we appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony Michael Renee and Jay and Costa, the merch, DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Rangers, and we will see you on Monday.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.